Okay. All right, testing. Anyone there? I think I heard myself. Okay. So wait, no testing. All right, thanks. Thank you for joining us for tonight's webinar. There's much going on in the world. If there is, it's not that exciting. Nothing to. Maybe there is something, but I don't know what it is. Not a whole. I guess Trump has an announcement tomorrow. I'm assuming. Yeah, in the Middle East. Okay. Okay. All right. Once again. Oops. All right. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we'll get started here. Oops. All right, Christy. Sorry, Crystal. Crystal, any messages? Just there's a Syrian energies around you. The feline energy. You say the energy to relax. Yeah, lion, also a cougar energy. Just help you navigate reality and everything. Just but you're on track overall. Any messages from upcoming trip? I think it connects to your first question, just relaxation energy. And it's it's good to leave what you have where you are. Meaning, like energetically, whatever you need to not bring with you energetically, it's good to just toss it out. What you don't need frequency wise, like it's good to cut energy cords before you go, so you have a better time. It's like so you're not taking drama with you. Not that you would, but you can start now. Christy, what elements are working with me? Elementals are working with me at this time. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I got Sharknado, but I guess you're gonna do some kind of reality where flying sharks exist. But there is like a shark collective that you do connect to. It's up to you to how you feel about it. In a good, on a positive level. You know, um, yeah, they're protectors, like a tiger shark, or things like the unusual sharks. It might be, yeah, just feel it. But I know it's not exactly elemental that you're looking for, but that's what showed up. Of course, the typical dragon fairy energies. But I think the shark one seems pretty. Yeah, of course, yeah, like the blue whale energy. But I feel like the shark seems to be like that's one that you don't feel like ever. So, yeah, like a shark collective energy. That's cool. That's something different. I think I got like a shark vacuum recently. Oh, anyway, question 2: has my shamanic witch been activated within me at this time? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if you use cards or tarot cards or any type of oracle cards. I feel like that's helping you. Yeah, I feel like that's something that you can implement. I just feel like the cards can talk to you. Of course, you always use your intuition, but if you're comfortable with cards, you can also do readings on yourself. It's good to do a reading on Hayden, see how he's doing. On anything. Hayden would be good. He needs that. You can keep it to yourself. You don't have to say anything to him, but things that you need to know. You might get a download also. Angel Ori is her timeline enemy that is currently trying to vampire off my energy. I want to see, like, that's where you're getting all the cuts and everything. Reptilians. Interesting, though. I do get, like, a Nazi Germany energy from some other lifetime. Yeah, we battled those guys in secret. Like, I don't go by what you feel on this one. This is a, jeez. Yeah, I get kind of energy around my stomach too. Like you're not that you were putting curses on them and stuff, but you were on the Nazis. You were fighting them energetically, but I think you were in Germany, from what I'm gathering, and kept hidden from them. But yeah, like they thought you were a witch or something like that. I don't think they never caught you, but you kind of did spells and stuff on them or something. I don't. You gotta feel that one out. That's pretty deep, actually. Jeez. Yeah, some kind of parallel timeline or something like that. Either way, it happened because I can feel it. Jeez. It could have happened on this Earth, no doubt, easily. But it seemed like it's still something's still happening there. Question two: I don't feel connected to Atlantis or Omeria or Moog, but I have a bloodline connection. Do I have a connection to any of these incarnations? Um, Feels more Atlantis. You can say we're all kind of well, some are a little bit Atlantean, not everybody. Atlanta, yeah, probably because Atlantis. Go by what you feel. It feels like due to what happened there, it's like energetically kind of shut that down due to its past. Like it was interesting at first, it had, it was good at first, but then after a while, it just sort of fell apart, of course. And it just seems like energetically kind of shut that off. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like relationships, like it's over. Lemuria feels interesting, almost feels, you call it, not strong enough for you. It's like, yeah, they're powerful and all that, but for like the Atlantean or abilities, some might argue with that, but yeah, but it seems like Atlantis you got a strong connection with. Yeah, I just have to unblock the blockage. There's probably Lemuria in there too, but I suspect the Atlantean one's the strongest. Bobby, every so often when I check the weather forecast, I look at it in terms of timeline manipulation, like where are they up to next and how much do I need to pay attention. I don't always look at it like that, but I get the feeling when I do. Yeah, no, it's yeah. When you just get that thought to do that, that means they're doing something. Yeah, they're not always doing anything. I mean, if they are, it's very, you know, not much. It's salt and pepper. It's just kind of peppered in here and there. It's not a big deal. But when you think about it, the first time you think about it, that means they're up to something. Now that doesn't mean they did it yet. It can also mean that they're planning it. So it feels like you can easily tap into like Archon dimensions or reptilians, so on, secret government. The chemtrail people. Yeah, just something about everybody has their expertise, but that's like You're like an intergalactic weatherman, I guess. Something, not exactly. Weather wars, basically. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. But you're there to shut down their stuff, so because the weather really messes with people. Messes with their emotions, messes with their energy fields. I don't want to say we take it for granted, but it's like a mystery. Weather is a mystery, just like the ocean, just like anything else. And not that you have all the answers to it, but still plays a big role here. So yeah, like I say, when that word comes to mind, like they might be doing something. Like I say, either they're planning it, or they already did it, or they're going to do it. So yeah, no, that's good. I do feel a spirit, like one side of me wants to leave the universe altogether. Yeah, tell me about it. While another side feels purpose to stick it out. Yep. Any messages from a higher aspect of the universe? No, yeah, of dual. Yeah, it's a. I agree, 100% with you on that. It's like, yeah, it's like obviously on a higher level, just like what, just leave the universe and let you guys have it out for yourselves. If you're gonna, yeah, this place is pretty messed up. It's the universe itself is like injured, almost like it hurts itself, like it's its own worst enemy. You can say universe is young and all that, but really it's almost like it's stabbing itself in the back all the time. Like it's always hurting itself. It's always sabotaging itself. Just like, people here, self-destructive. It has that vibe, I see the black holes and stuff like that. It just has this inner darkness. It just self-sabotage, self-destruction. And yeah, it's like being around a sick child. Yeah, like a diabolical child. Yeah. Well, even like this is kind of messed. There's a movie with this somewhere, maybe. I'm getting a vision, but I don't know what movie it goes to. But it might come to me. But it's like a sick child that's sitting in bed that's psychotic. It's like it's a white kid, and he's very just forceful. It's just evil, you know. He can be good, but I assume he's also evil at the same time. Not like more like I don't know what to call evil, but kind of vindictive, yeah, manipulative or something like that. But there's like some good there. I don't know if there is a movie on it. Maybe I'm just visualizing from some other reality. It's giving me an image of it, of just like a sickly. It's a boy. It's a sickly boy that is wearing white. It's kind of like in those chairs you sit up. You can't walk. You don't have enough power, energy to walk around. I've seen some movie of this. But he's too weak to do anything. But he's also like evil, or he can get evil. Doesn't mean he is evil, but he can be. Yeah, it's like a sick child can't do shit. There's something out there like that. I don't know. Anyway, you have the idea. So yeah, we're just helping a psychopath try to not be so much of a psychopath. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's like you try to give it some medicine and it fights back. Like it burns the house down or something like that with its mind. Jeez, that's nice. I'll look into that. Maybe I can remember where that came from. I cannot remember at all. Annie, recently I've been attracting biking looking guys recently. Recently and met a guy named Jared. Can you tell me our connection? I don't know. Yeah, it's like a relationship in the past, like an old boyfriend. Well, yeah, you could say you've had some Nordic Clearing, yeah, just some unfinished business stuff there. It doesn't mean it necessarily was with him, but with just the Viking vibe. Yeah, some wounds. I mean, it's the Vikings. I mean, how is that doing? You know, starvation, war, everything you can think of there. So I think this Jared is just somebody who lost a connection with during that time. You know, yeah, rekindle whatever you need to rekindle. Question two, can you please tell me if you have any negative attachments on me recently? I felt drained the past 3 days and my computer turned off by itself. Well, there you go. Like I say, the Viking stuff. Uh, it's up to you to go into that. I would do a shadow work on that. Do a meditation on Viking time period, Scandinavian, the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's probably pretty brutal back then. So, and would that make sense? I mean, I do feel like he did survive it. I know we think these times are tough. Jeez, that's stuff they weren't recording what was going on during that time period. So yeah, it's a pretty brutal time. So I think you come to a level where it's time to visit that realm and release it and take as much time as you can to look into it. Might be a day, might be a couple of days, might be 5 minutes. It seems like you need to dive into that. It's time. Yeah. Yeah, it hits you like a brick, right? I would at least start there and see how you feel. Let's see here. Jane, looking this up real quick. Oh yeah, no doubt. Message. Any connections with the Cathars? Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Uh, were a dualist Christian sect in France during the 12th and 13th centuries. They rejected the authority of the Catholic Church. Oh, interesting. Oh, but they did create their own Christianity or something like that, or nice, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I mean, it's because the Catholics had a lot of restrictions. Of course, as you know, they didn't, yeah, there's some of them are kind of psychotic. So yeah, this is not. Yeah, it feels like a good vibe there. Yeah, but you lived in like small huts and because they were being hunted down. Not that they knew where you were, but yeah, you're kind of an outcast. I think you're in the beginning of this too. I mean, you kind of were born into it, but still born into the really early stages of it. Yeah, you're definitely part of that breakaway. So like maybe like I get like seventh generation. Of course, that went a while after, but it was going on for a while. I get seventh generation, but that can be mean either way. Energetically, you're involved with it in the beginnings. Any messages from herself? Well, it goes back to that first question, the Cathars. I think that's yeah. So you're doing humanitarian energy from that time period to now. So yeah. So yeah, you're still bringing that vibe through, and you're taking it to other, places around the world when you travel. And yeah, if you need that world to start, yeah, you can explore it if you want to more. That's entirely up to you. Whatever you need. Yeah, because it feels like you're still looking for clarity for that time period. Yeah, it's deep. It's good though, but it's deep. Sophia, why did I break my risk and sustain this long term injury? just moving too quickly. Well, just use your time wisely. Keep moving. Yeah, just use your talents. Utilize your time wisely. I'm not saying that you didn't before, but going forward, use your time. Use your talents, explore your talents, and just no excuses. Just keep doing. Yeah, just do what you have to do there. Follow your feelings on that. With my connection with this place that I've been living in, coming back over and over again, quitting the city, location, house, land, mountains. Well, I think this goes back to your injury. Um, yeah, it's like ghosts and stuff there too. There's some kind of forgotten past there. Yeah, so you're also you're going back to your roots. At least that's the feeling I got, and it's got a lot of heaviness to it. So I'll just get your attention too. Yeah, just not easy over there. At least at one time. I don't know where you are, what location it is, but I don't know if there's Native Americans there. But this maybe goes back to that time period. But I don't know if you're ever in that. That's where you are or not. There's something around those lines. Cloud waterfall. I read CO2 helps seeds generate and grow. Do you see waste of money or refill the two current seeds because sometimes they die? Like that happen? Yeah, I can still have. I mean, it's good to get it and try it, but no guarantees it will work. Can't cost that much, can it? Yeah, I mean, it's worth. I think just keep trying new things. Yeah, I think it's worth a shot, but it's entirely up to you. I asked a few months ago if my life would ever improve because it's a five. It'll take 5 years. This time around, it takes to get a green card, but I've been in the U.S. for way too long. Any thoughts on what exactly improving my life so far? Well, yeah, you're kind of like a hermit at this point. So just keep that up. I mean, you can improve at any time, but I think you're learning more about yourself. You're doing a lot of inner work. So I think you're kind of connected to some spiritual resorts in the past, but you're doing more spiritual in depth now. So I mean, things can change before 5 year. It can change this year. If you can save money right now, that's a good thing. So you're on the track currently. Jillian had a profound dream, or Sarah Larissa. Emmy went to a fight. Huge fire helped her out with fire gear, and sky was in smoky orange once we got through the flames. Huge cloaked operation, the rocket launches, aircrafts, businesses, and that were I think it's some of the chaos you're connected to. Yeah, just what's around you in general. You're still, like I say, it's linked to your father's energy, and she's just there to help you through it. Yeah, just a chaotic time. Like I would say, it comes from a chaotic version of Earth, like a chaotic version of Earth that was falling apart, and now you're here pushing two. So you have these extra difficult people that were assigned to me that can't seem to leave behind. What is this special about these people awakening? Uh, and like Jesus hidden. Well, yeah, well, the difficult people, yeah, I come from. There's different ways of looking at that. I mean, it feels like also you had a lifetime I get you like as a purse snatcher or something like that in a past life. So you kind of worked with those guys, those people. I think you're also their boss. at one time. So yeah, I feel like you're some kind of thief, some kind of thug in the past life, and you're healing like a gangster, and they worked for you, from what I'm gathering. And then obviously, when you quit, they come after you. So yeah, they're still drawn to you by that lifetime. They're having difficulties letting you go. So the more that you know about that lifetime, the better. Yeah, you're kind of like a gangster. Time period. There's different time periods. I mean, one does seem like the 1920s, and it does seem like something like they're going to assassinate you or something went wrong, and you did. I do see a fire where you were in a fire and died in it, like some kind of grease fire or some kind. I don't know. It was done deliberately though. You were attacked by some of these people. It feels like, yeah. Well, they thought you stole money from them, which you didn't, but they just, it's kind of like the whole Caesar thing. Your friends turn against you. Yeah. Sarah, personal messages from Jesus on why am I feeling so dizzy, ungrounded. It's my betrayer, twin flame, taking my energy because I cry. Yeah, he's slow. Well, he's not trying to take your energy, but I feel like he's slowly fading out, like life wise. And you crying is like you're like crying for him. Yeah, I mean, like his sometimes it's his tears, you know, because he's slowly fading out in his regret, and so you're helping him cross over. Is what I'm getting at. The dizziness, and you can do a clearing of that the best for your ability, but he's slowly letting go. Obviously, he hasn't go, but and that's yeah. I think like that's one of the reasons why you have a connection with him. So when he crosses over, he's not gonna become a ghost and haunt people. Because I can see him doing that. Message from my personal creator, God, because I'm something wonderful I'm created for by this creator. Well, I also think like you're like an angel in training, meaning like you're getting, go about what you feel in this, like you have your training wheels removed. Not that you really had them to begin with, but it's like you're going to the spirit college. So you're going to another part of your evolution. And this incarnation, you went through your darkness, and now you're finding more of your light. And yeah, you just, it's think like you're like an angel, like you have wings and everything, but you're in a classroom taking notes and everything with other angels. They're in a classroom, they're all taking notes, taking tests, and think of it that way. So it's yeah, so you're in angel school. So you're enhancing your wings, your power, and everything. Esmeralda, what is Sergio feeling now that he got served the divorce papers? Oh, I'm glad he did that. That's good. Oh yeah. Well, he's not happy about it. I mean, I think he knew it was going to happen, but yeah, regret. Yep. I don't see him changing anytime soon, though. But he's not happy about his decision. But it's something he needs to do. He needs to be, like this. Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be, but he chose it, so he has to kind of deal with it. Yeah, this is kind of, I wouldn't say extremely common, but this is, it's just those that don't want to, I mean, in his case, yeah, stubborn, don't want to grow. Like if he's with you, he can heal the shadow side of him, but obviously refuses to do that. So his shadow side is gonna haunt him for forever. So you were there to help him evolve. and obviously he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't take it anymore. Does he have a lawyer? Will he be getting one? Do you think he want to fight the case because of the child support? I mean, he'll probably get a lawyer, probably. I don't know how much he fights the child. I mean, I don't think he wants to spend a lot of money. So, whereas two different scenarios. Either he doesn't even bother getting a lawyer and just sign the papers and get it over with. If he gets a lawyer, it's just I don't feel like he wants to do that, but he's not going to win. I feel like he's going to lose, so he might delay a lot though. So, but yeah, he's not going to. He's talk about fighting a losing battle. So he might do it just the sake of just to fight back, but it's such a waste of time though. So as many. I had a dream with my mother that passed passed away last year. She was trying to turn off a motorcycle. Instead of turning it off, she pressed the gas for more speed. Huh. Heh. Well, yeah, she just that makes sense. Yeah, instead of just taking, uh, yeah, so she just well, think about it, when you're on a motorcycle, you're just driving. In her case, she's reckless. So yeah, at least yeah, she's going. Well, also it shows she's going solo. Yeah, so yeah, she just and the more speed she wants her life to speed up, but she just likes life in the fast lane too. So she's a little bit dangerous. So she's impatient. So she's just very impatient. She lives life like she's on a motorcycle, you can say. Let that one unfold. She's trying to stop herself, but she can't help it. She likes the speed. So what you've seen, she likes. Any messages from Archangel Michael? Well, you're helping Mother slow down. She doesn't want to see herself. She doesn't want to see what she's doing. So, that's kind of a big deal dream because she's getting older and everything. She's feeling regret. So you're also going to help her cross over and everything, but also, forgiveness and things like that there too. So you brought the good aspects of your mother with you, and the rest of it you gave back to her. So you know you are on track, and just yeah, you feel like your mother's just worried about her destiny, her passing and everything. A little bit scared. So, but that's what you're there for. Susan, yeah, thank you for that. What critters are making holes in my yard? Are they harmful? No. Huh. I don't feel like there's snakes. I don't know if snakes can even do that. Um, I don't know if snakes can even make holes, and I don't know. I'm curious about that. Can snakes make holes in the ground? No. They typically burrows or holes created with other animals. Well, I see snakes there. Huh. It's not making itself known. Yeah, it's not a bad creature, whatever it is. I just feel snake energies, huh? It's not making it so. I just do a clearing on that, like an elemental being of some kind. I mean, yeah, it's probably some kind of animal, but it's not making it. It's hiding. Question two is that now snakes might be protecting it. There's a possibility of that. Yeah, just do an energy clearing on the property. See what comes up. Is it true that when you ask for intergalactic help, they're helping without any official invitation? Well, you have guides and all that have connections with the galactics, and you just don't remember. Um, so yeah, there. I mean, you have agreements where they are helping you, and you can ask for more help. See where that goes. Doesn't mean it'll work, but yeah, because you're already kind of a galactic being already. Technically, you're astral being, been all kinds of places. So they're already helping you as spirit guides and stuff like that. But if you want major intervention, it's hard to say. Like a spaceship showing up is, you know how that goes. Yeah, almost like it's like they might do it, but they have to keep it cloaked. Vasco, what am I doing in astral? I'm just clearing the clutter of this reality. For that, you're doing forgiveness of your mother. Yeah, if like on a higher level, you're forgiving your mother's energy. She's been kind of intense. Yeah, frequency wise. There's probably more to it than that. I mean, you're going bowling in the higher dimensions with Novak and things like that. And just, I mean, I think I get the space cop thing again. Not that you're a cop, but you are trying to, like a detective or something like that. Yeah, you're not walking around in police uniform throwing people in jail, but you are investigating a lot, it seems. Question two, Bill Carson has been talking about Egypt and metaphysics. Is he legit or a psyop? Billy Carson. Um, Probably a psyop, but oh, him, yeah, he's always weird. Yeah, uh, I can't take him seriously. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's a bit of an elitist, you know. So, yeah, it's just, I mean, he has good information, but if he's been on Joe Rogan and all that, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, probably a disinfo agent, most likely, but like I say, I think he has good information, but also probably shifts the truth too. I almost feel that he's covering things up. He's saying it's helping, but I'm not sure if that's. I mean, he's popular. I mean, it's not always a good sign. When they're popular, they're probably not. You know how it is. Like, if you're doing the right thing, they're probably trying to bury you. you know? He's almost like an Alex Jones in some ways. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like he's really here to. I mean, like I say, there's some good information there, but, you know, there's also manipulation. I don't know, just anyone popular they're trying to help is probably not helping all that much. So he's popular in that. I mean, he's on Joe Rogan. I mean, I feel like he's watered down. I don't know. Take what you can get out of him, but you know how it goes with these guys. So anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for posting your questions. All right, blessings.